Happy Tuesday. I realized I have not even done an intro to this vlog, and I normally start with one, but it's been a busy day. So what time is it? It's about 1. I'm gonna make myself a quick lunch. I have been like ingredient prepping on the weekends when I have time, so that way I can like whip up something just super simple. The reason I used to meal prep full meals, and sometimes I just like crave different things on different days. Like I don't want to have like the same thing every single day. Like I used to make like batched soups or like batch salads or whatever, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't want that. I want something different. So I usually prep like some type of carb, some type of protein, and then just kind of like make whatever I want with it. This week I made taco meat, and I just have like all the ingredients to make tacos or taco salad. We also have like leftovers. So yeah, just makes it a little bit easier to not have to think about meals. But yes, this week, it's been a good week. Been in like a really good headspace. As you can see, I'm trying to get back into my really early morning walks. And when I say early morning, I mean early morning. 5:30 is no joke. But Montana summers are insane, and you have to take advantage of all of the hours of the day you can. The only downside to walking at 5:30 in the morning means that you have to go to bed. You guys, I went to bed at like 8:45 last night, and it's hard. Like I had to wear, I always sleep with my eye mask on, but like you have to have an eye mask on because it doesn't really get dark in Montana until like 10:30 or 11. So it's literally insane. And this is the beginning of summer, so it's not even like the worst. So but yes, I'm trying to walk Monday through Friday every single day from 5:30 to 6:30. And I have some girls that are going to be joining me in the summer, so that'll be fun. I don't have to do it alone. And yeah, I think our neighborhood area, we live on like one side of Whitefish that's like next to the lake. There's also like an open field that you can walk in. It's just like, anyways, prioritizing that makes my entire day so much better. I also like don't feel the need to like, sometimes I will still try to like get in some type of movement or walking throughout the day just so it like splits up my day a little bit more. It just makes you feel better. But when I get like my walking done early in the day, it just kind of makes it easier. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna clean up a little bit. So today's snack is brought to you by Siete. Tomato strips. Oh, you like you just get like I can't even talk. You get so focused on work and you like forget to drink water. I don't think I drink water for like 4 hours straight after lunch. Also a hack I've been doing. A lot of times I think athletes, and if you're sweating a lot, like taking a sculpt class or whatever, I do think there's a need for electrolytes. So not diminishing that, but I don't think the majority of people need electrolytes. But anyways, if you're looking for a hack to just drink more water, you guys just put lemon juice in your water. I put like a disgusting amount of lemon juice in my water, but it makes it so yummy and I crave it, and it makes me drink more water. So sometimes in a sense, I'm like, electrolytes or like Mio or like little Crystal Light packets are like good for the average person just because it makes them drink more water. But anyways, if you just don't want extra salt or sugar, just literally put lemon juice in it. It's great. I'm trying to figure out how to switch to such a deeper topic here, but I just like had this on my mind. I was like, oh, I want to like talk to the vlog about this today. And more so, I just like want to introduce the topic because it's not really going to go anywhere. It's more so just something I've been thinking about recently. But I recently, as you guys saw, visited my family and met with all the sisters, and it was such a blast. And I feel like I didn't really do too much like vlog talking after that trip, but me and my sisters it was like really cool because I feel like we all felt this way, that we were like all finally at the point in our lives, like and old enough and just at a good point in our lives where we are able to have harder conversations and not have this like weird animosity, like disagreeing thing that like I feel like you usually do when you're not emotionally mature or you're just younger. So it was really cool to like have us all together and be able to like talk about these things. And one of the things that we talked about was religion. And for those of you who don't know, because I don't really talk about it on here, and I kind of like I want to introduce this topic into it more because it is a big part of my life and it's a big part of how I live my life and believe in things and whatever, is like the thought of religion. And I don't want to like talk about too much about like what me and my sisters talked about because I do want to keep that with like just us, but like in a sense, like we were raised Baptist originally and then became non-denominational, but grew up going to church my entire life, never left the church, like in a sense of like not believing in religion. Actually, in fact, I don't think any of my siblings have, but that's beside the point. Part of the conversation with my sisters was that like I'm at this point in my life where I'm just keeping my eyes open. I'm just keeping my eyes open to like other things. And what's so strange is that like literally no one talks about this phase, because in a sense it's like if you're religious and then you're like opening your eyes to other things, it means that maybe you didn't have faith in the first place. So then like maybe you didn't ever believe in God or whatever. So I think questioning or opening your mind to other things is, again, like not really talked about or like looked down upon because it looks like you're leaving, or I don't know I hope I'm explaining this correctly, but anyways, so I pretty much just brought up the topic with my sisters that I'm just like me and Alejandra both are like opening our eyes to like what we both want to like really believe in firmly, and like maybe it's not firmly, maybe there's something else, I don't know. So anyways, but it was like such a really good conversation because I'm okay disagreeing with my family and I'm okay disagreeing with friends. I don't think I was ever that way though. Like I think because my faith was so strong and is so strong, I think like you get so caught up in like this is the truth and everything that's outside of that you just push away. So I don't know, it's very interesting talking about it, especially with family, but like with friends recently. Honestly, I'm really impressed because I'm still very careful about who I like talk to this about, which is so funny because I'm literally talking about it on YouTube, but like, well, I have like 90 subscribers, so no one's gonna watch this anyways. But like, I'm still careful on who I talk to this about because I'm particularly careful about like who I get information from or feedback or like inspiration, like all that stuff. So I don't like want to get advice from everyone. But everyone who I've talked to about, some I've been like a little timid to talk to about, have been like super helpful, super respectful, like, and it's such a journey. Like I never thought like this would be a part of my life because I do think like Christianity is and probably will be like something I'm believing in. I just think there's another, in my eyes, I don't even know how to explain this. I just feel like there's another path for me. And I don't know else, I really don't know what else to say other than like that. I just feel like how I was raised wasn't necessarily wrong. There is just something else out there calling my name, and I don't really know what it is. So it's requiring me to do a lot of reading, a lot of research, which has been like super fun. But yeah, again, this conversation isn't really going anywhere. It's just like, it is something that's like a very big part of my life. And I feel like I haven't really talked to anybody about it on Instagram, that's for sure. And so you guys are literally the first ones to hear about it, my 90 people that are watching this. So anyways, let me know in the comments if you, if this like topic interests you, because I could totally like dive deeper on like things I'm learning about and conversations I'm talking to people about. I've actually thought about having me and my sister on. I do have a sister that lives in Montana, and I thought about doing like a podcast style like conversation YouTube video where it's like me and her like kind of like disagreeing, but like having a good conversation about like religion or just like Christianity or like the things that we're believing in and whatever. So I don't know if that could be interesting. That could be opening up a can of worms of not fun stuff to talk about, but I don't know. I find it very interesting. I haven't had any hate comments yet, so I'm like, why not just like keep this going? It's confusing because, you know, like being raised Christian, you're taught that if you like don't believe, I don't know, I'm tearing up right now. If you don't believe this way, you're not going to go to heaven, or like if you know, whatever, if you commit so many sins, or like in Catholic, it's like if you're not a good person, it's like all these people are so firmly believing that their way's right. There's so many topics that I like don't believe that like modern day Christianity preaches, but I don't think that's what the Bible actually means. So it's like I'm questioning some of that stuff. So anyways, I'm literally so done talking about this. So yeah, that's it. Switching the topic so fast, but I don't know what else to talk about on that. So we're just gonna be done with that, but I'll keep you guys updated. It's been fun and scary at the same time, to say the least, but it's good. Okay, so I'm going to go to the farmer's market. It's Whitefish's first farmer's market for the season. It's like to get a little dressy. Wow, I put way too much blush on. I feel like a homeschooler, which I am, but I really changed outfits. Full yellow vibe today. I'm not sure why I was feeling yellow, but
I got some
sourdough.
Sourdough? Spelled sourdough.
Apparently it's just more seedy. Okay, while I was at the farmer's market, Alejandro made steak. So you know what that means? That means I can have a girl dinner. I can make dinner and not have to think about what he wants. So we're doing pasta and no protein. We're just gonna have noodles and sauce. Okay, I don't normally eat cheese, you guys, but we're gonna do some feta today because we don't care today. A crap ton of red pepper chili flakes in here. So if my mouth is not burning after a meal, I don't want it.